This I did a little article on it not long ago, and showed you little bits and pieces of starter motors and stuff. Well, in that particular video, I didn't have the fuel lines hooked up, and I was talking about how you put the fuel lines on and away it'll go. Well, turns out I'd been chasing a battery problem, but it wasn't a battery problem, it was more of a starter problem. And that starter was this starter down here. That thing there. This is the starter that years ago I had rewound 4-pole, 4-brush. See, you can see the end float on the armature, and whatever's going on inside, the battery couldn't cope with it, so it wouldn't turn it over. Now, it's been good for many years, and uprated 4-pole, 4-brush Prestolite, original starter, for many years, but then it's just sort of whatever died. So put a new battery in it, and then I fitted that starter there, and that's one of those things out of the States, Madigan starters, tiny little thing, and works like a treat. I'd thought about that some years ago. See the little one there? It's, I don't know, yeah, I'll maybe make one of these modern starters fit, but that one I had found online was just too big in the tooth form. And then, oh well, never going to work. But then turns out this Dave Madigan guy has figured this all out at some stage, found the right starter with the right teeth, and then modified the end cap so that it would bolt in with the standard 3 screws. And it certainly does transform the old electric start Norton. You can hear the sprag drop when it clacks back when it fires. That's a 3-phase charge in it. Lovely little bike. It's my wife's bike, so that's going to make her life a whole lot easier. And that I put the stock seat on it so I could ride it, and a bar out the front off another one of my Nortons. Makes it a lot easier for me with a bung knee. But anyway, there you go. Electric start Norton. It's worth the extra $600 or more to buy that little starter motor and shove it in. And that standard trainer gears seems to work quite well, hold up with it all, and suddenly you've got actually an old bike that works with a modern starter. Modern upgrades, aren't they wonderful? On this thing, when I put all this bike together out of bits and pieces, none of it ever came together as a bike. I mean, as a basket or anything. It's a 73 frame, and it's a 72 rear swing arm, a 72 cradle, a whatever drum brake rear, not a disc. It hasn't even got a disc brake leg on this side, as you can see. I'm in the shadows. You might be able to see that leg is actually a drum brake leg, and I then just made a bracket there and hung I think a caliper off a Suzuki on it, I'm not sure. But anyway, there's a bike that's out of nothing, but now it's very modern, and the gearing on it is 21 with a 42 standard rear, and honestly between 55 and 70 that thing just buzzes along lovely, you know. Modern day traffic, no problem. So thanks for watching.